Hello, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Just coming up with a quick video. I know today's actually been kind of a busy day for me on YouTube, which is shocking. Anyways, I'm coming out for my Wednesday WIP project, which you guys know that on Wednesdays and Fridays when I do my WIPs and my FOs, those projects are time sensitive projects because they're going to be entered into make-alongs that I participate in. This was the last project I need to make for this month for all the YouTube channels that I participate in. And this one's for Judy over at Witch Piece Crafts. I will try and share her channel down below. What she is doing this year for her make-along. I'm sorry, I got a baseball hat on. And it's not looking the greatest with the light up there. And my face is shadowed. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, this year, her make-along for the 6 months is hashtag BookBuddyAU. And what she is showing us is every 2 weeks, so on the 1st and on the 15th, she will show us a book. I believe she's in Australia. Or down that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's from Australia. So she tries to do books that the author and illustrator are from that area. And they're so far have all been children's book and really cute books. And what she wants you, I think they're all going to be children's books because it's Book Buddy AU. This is what she called it. And what she wants you to do is make a buddy for a young child to either an amigurumi of some kind or maybe a square with appliques and make like a blanket over all the different books. So, a child can snuggle with a blanket or snuggle with a stuffy of some kind to, have with them when they have stories read to them. I know when my boys were little, they didn't have a specific stuffed animal or a blanket, but they would grab whatever stuffy was nearby and, snuggle with it while they're curled up in my arms kind of thing. So little ones like that. So what I decided this year was back in January, after getting over being sick again for the holidays, I decided to go do a little bit of yarn therapy shopping. And I found this book in the store I was at. It's Crochet Donut Buddies. 50 easy amigurumi patterns. Now, they're anywhere from different animals to flowers. And then we have like dinosaurs. And we have, I know there's a snowman in here and a star and all kinds of different critters. Now, I did look it up, and Amazon does have this book. And I saw a second book that I may actually order, which are a bunch of different animals as well, but they're done differently than this book. Like I said, this one is available on Amazon Canada. I'm not sure about Amazon US. I did not check. So you may want to check there or your local bookstore or your public library or something like that. But here's the book. Now, I do know, I have in the past anyways, ordered stuff off of Amazon US and have gotten it in. Now, this is before the tariff issue, so I don't know if you're in the US if you can order off of Amazon Canada, but I have ordered off of Amazon US before and gotten the items in. So if it's not available in your guide, like in the US, I don't know if you can order it through Canada, but I don't know if it's going to cost you more again, like I said, because of tariff and all that. So that's the book cover. Now the book this month or this week that she shared with us had a couple different animals in it, and I decided to go with the rhino. So here's the picture of the rhino donut. He's really hard to see. He's a very dark gray. But if you look, what can I use to cover up the pattern with? I don't really want to show that on the screen. Okay. Here we go. If you look at the bottom, he's got a lighter gray and then a darker gray. So what you do is you do the donut part in a lighter gray and then the icing section in the darker gray. So right now, I've only been working on the lighter gray section. Leave that open so I put my bookmark back in there. And here's what I've got so far. I'm halfway through the donut. So there's the whole There's halfway up, so now I've got 3 more rounds of singles, and then I've got a few rounds of decreasing. And then what you're supposed to actually do is stuff it, and then make the icing section and then sew it on in the center and then on the outside. I do mine differently because the icing starts with the same amount of stitches as the final round of the decreasing has. So once I do that final round of decreasing, I then will just go in front loops only, I think it is, with the other color or same color if the icing is the same color, and then start my first round of increase. I use that front loop as if that was the chain of the icing section, and I just join it on. Then I leave a long tail so that when I fold it over and stuff it, I can use that long tail of the icing to sew it together. So far that's all I've got. Not much. It's half of the donut. Now this will be done by Friday for sure. The donuts do not take me long to make at all. I enjoy making them. They've definitely been a fun adventure of items to make. Now, so far out of all the books that Judy has shared with us, I have been able to get an actual donut out of that book. Who knows, there might be a time that a book will come up that there isn't a donut in the book for. But as long as I can kind of make the donut in the icing section the way the pattern calls for, then the little extra bits and pieces like the ears or the muzzle or whatever else I may need to add, I'm pretty sure I could come up with something and make it my own. But so far, yes, all the donuts have been from that book. I will try and share Judy's channel down below. There's still time you can enter and participate. And it doesn't have to be donuts. It could be actual full amigurumi. Or like I said, it could be, you can make squares with appliques on them of different animals and such. And then put it together and make a blanket out of it. And it doesn't have to be very big. It's just for a little child. You know, just a snuggle blanket kind of thing. So I'd say, like if you do the solid granny squares, do 4 or 5 rounds of each square. There is 6 months, 12 squares. I would probably go a little bit bigger so you can, because it'll be 12 squares. So 4, 8, 12. You do it like 4 long by 3 wide or something, little blanket. So I would probably go bigger squares. But yeah, you can easily do appliques, like make up your own little appliques and sew them onto a solid granny square type thing and stitch it all together. You could even, if you probably wanted to, just do a straight normal single square blanket that's kind of the size you want, all one piece. And then as each of the books are released, pick out whichever animals or whatever you want from said books and make different appliques and sew them on different spots of the blanket itself. It doesn't have to be individual squares. You can do it all as one piece. So yeah, have fun with it. Like I said, I've been doing Judy's little mystery make-alongs now. I think this is the 4th year I've done it. So this one's been the book buddies. 1 year was pictures. We had to draw the picture or the color out of it. I did a granny square blanket the 1 year. I did a zigzag blanket another. And then a different blanket. Yeah, I think this is the 4th year I participated in it. And I enjoy doing them. It's always fun seeing what the mystery is going to be in 2 weeks for color themes or, you know, the book and what kind of characters are in it. And I'm hoping that, say, for example, because this one's a right. I know I said this last time I showed you it's the turtle. We'll say the turtle, for example. I'm hoping at some point throughout the 6 months, there's not a book and the only character that's in it is a turtle. I really don't want to do a Duke kind of thing and double up on a particular, you know, animal or whatever. But I can always make a turtle a different color. Same with the rhino. I can always make it a different color. If I come across a book and it's just about a star, about stars in general, I could probably do a donut and like it's supposed to be about space or whatever and do a donut and make it like a planet or something and something like that. But I'm hoping none of the animals I have picked that there will be a book some point where that's the specific animal that's in the book and there's no other animals. Fingers crossed. I'm kind of also hoping there's no other books regarding gardening and flowers. If there is, I'll have to figure out what other flower I can make. Maybe a daisy or something, or some kind of flower with petals that come out of the center, because the only flower in here was a sunflower and I've already made it. But yeah, I've had fun with it and I've kept you guys long enough. Thank you guys for stopping by, watching my video. If you wouldn't mind, please give me a quick thumbs up or maybe a quick comment and tell me what you like about my videos. If you're new and you like my videos and you like to see other crafts I do, like regarding crocheting and knitting, please consider hitting the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. It's free to you. It only takes a moment, and I would love to have you. And I hope you guys enjoy. Anyways, guys, bye for now, and we'll talk to you later.